chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are on this stupid planet that we call Earth. Oh my lord. What to talk about in the drama-filled, granny fluid-filled, whatever you want to call it. Well, let's go from the beginning, shall we? If there is a beginning, there has to be an end. But I don't see any ending in sight. But anyway, let's go to the beginning. So certain people have certain issues with other people that either one, come into this chat room, or two, they have grievances from the past and they still haven't gotten over it, and blah, 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 blah. There was a certain individual that came in to the chat room on the last episode, and another person has a grievance with that person that couldn't say that person in the chat room, and therefore I supposedly gave out free passes like Oprah Winfrey. You got a pass, you got a pass, you have a pass, everyone's got a pass. Let's just make it perfectly clear. I don't give out fucking passes to anybody. It's not like a raffle ticket that you get a raffle ticket and that you can win a fucking meat tray that you have to cook it yourself. It's not like that. I don't give out passes. The thing is, what many people got to understand, I don't forget the things that was done in the past, and quite frankly, to some people, they are still continuing to fucking do the shit that they did 8-9 years ago. Give or take. You be the judge on that. Just because I didn't really want to talk about a certain individual doesn't mean that they automatically give a free pass. Let's go back to the vacation that I just recently came back with Jay from America. Okay? We went on vacation. And in that time down in Orlando, Florida, I was talking to a group of individuals. Yeah? That had nothing to do with YouTube, have got nothing to do with that affiliation or that affiliation or that affiliation. However, they are fully aware of the shenanigans that were partaking previously, and they were paying a little bit of attention on the outside to what is currently going on at this present time. What am I talking about, Jamie? Well, you don't give out all the cards to a player if you're playing poker. You like to keep your card a bit closer to your chest, so to speak. So all I can say is something big is going to go down in the so distant future. I'm not putting a time frame on it. That's just the word that was coming to me. Something big is going down, and quite frankly, whatever that big situation or big thing that's going down, I want no part of it. But let's just say that the word that I got when I was in Orlando that had no affiliation to any YouTube whatsoever, but they are full aware of what's been happening in the past and kind of what's going on now, something big is going to go down. And I just turn around and say, are we talking lawsuits? Are we talking someone getting arrested? Someone going to spend time in prison? What's the go here? He said, Jamie, it's all confidential at the moment. We can't give out any information to you and all that. And I said, all right, fair enough. Whatever that is, you play the ball. But with these free passes, like giving out a fucking free raffle ticket to someone, it's not like a lottery here, you know? It's just, there's a reason why I didn't want to speak about a certain individual that was in the chat room last time, because there's something behind the scenes that I am aware of that was told to me while I was in Orlando. You know, there's something in the pipeline that's going down. And whatever that is, I don't know. I was only told this. People can believe it. People can say that I'm a fucking liar and all that. Go ahead. People saying, oh, Jamie, they're tearing you down left, right, and center. I don't give a fucking rat's ass. What are they going to do? Talk some shit about me? Talk some shit. Nothing's going to affect me. Nothing's going to offend me. I don't listen to the bullshit. I don't listen to the drama. I don't need to go over there because they've got nothing else to talk about. If it's got nothing to do with the New World Order or fighting corruption in the government, they've got nothing else to talk about. They just want to talk about miserable people who are exactly the same as them. Miserable. Most of them can't even look themselves in the mirror most of the time, and quite frankly, some of these people probably don't even own a fucking mirror to look into. So what does that tell you? Now, people want to stay well away from me. I don't give a fuck. There's other channels that you can get your drama from. I'm not part of the fucking drama anymore. But people would just go around in a little merry-go-round. They would choose who they want to watch and listen to and blah, blah, blah. And I know for a fact let's just say there is one person that I used to see constantly in every fucking chat room. And that name is Mr. Jones. No one knows who the fuck he is or what his real name. No one really knows what fucking job he's got, even though he says he's got a fucking job. But he's in every fucking chat. Why is that? Is it because that he might be an FBI fed working undercover? Possibly. I'm not saying he is. Some people have speculated that he is. Is he working for a network as an informant, trying to get information and pass it around and do this and that and that and that and that? Possibly. Some people have expected him to be. Or is he just one of these YouTube trolls that go around? I don't think he's a troll. He might claim he's a troll. He might claim that he's only here to entertainment purposes, and quite frankly, if that's what he calls it, that's what he calls it. But the question's got to be asked. Why is he in every fucking chat room? Every fucking chat room that goes live. Does he really have a job? Or is he playing in an operative role of a certain organisation outside of YouTube that's trying to gain information and see if he can slip in somewhere? I don't know. That's what was questioned to me when I was in Orlando. I said, I wouldn't fucking know. But I do know this. It's in every fucking chat room. However, he's not the only person that does this. There's a few other people that's in every fucking chat room that wants to be a part of the drama and blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing. Let's go back to all this stuff that happened with, back 8-9 years ago. People were getting accused of this, that, and that, and most frankly, the most disturbing one that came to the surface was being accused of a double homicide murder. Right? Now, the person that brought this to the attention of the Sentinels was indeed the person that was in the chat room on the last episode that another person couldn't see because for some reason that person blocked that person and that person can't see that person in the chat room. But I can. Right. So, in a bunch, the person got accused, so to speak, or blamed, so to speak, as the person that did the double homicide. And that was brought to the forefront to the Sentinels in the chat group and blah, blah, blah. Now, the other person who is her friend, she introduced the person that couldn't see the person in the chat room to the Sentinels. I'm talking about B. Alright? Oh, fuck it. Let's just say no filter. Let's go out with a bang, shall we? Brenda introduced the other person that was accused to the Sentinels. And for some reason, it all got a bit fucking twisted saying that I was trying to recruit Tamara Wolf to the Sentinels, which was a complete fucking lie whatsoever. I didn't even know you'd fucking Tamara Wolf until all these fucking shenanigans about the blaming game about the double homicide that was brought to the fucking group by the other person named Elle. Now, whether or not she still blames Tamara Wolf or not, I don't know. I'm not in that fucking game anymore. Right? But there's been no free passes handed out to me when everything was brought to me back then, being introduced to these people by themselves. When I was the one, and I'll give credit to Damien when credit is due, Damien and I both said to Brenda, "You're a fucking snake, you can't be trusted. You play both sides of the fence." Now, let's say this. Brenda wasn't the only one that was playing both sides of the fence. In my honest opinion, Elle was doing it. Eric was doing it. Everybody else that we call family was fucking doing it, except for me. I didn't want to be part of what you call a team. However, I was part of the humorous stuff. I didn't go as far as trying to get Becky Dean to unalive herself like some people did. As a matter of fact, there was one video that Becky Dean done back in 2016, I think it was, early 2017. And in the description, Becky Dean wrote, "I don't know who Jamie is because Laurie was the one that introduced me to Jamie." The whole fucking problem with this unaliving stuff, like if you want to unalive yourself, I came out and said this, and I make no excuses about it. I said this thing and it upset Eric, it upset Laurie, it upset a whole bunch of people in the channel. And I said this, and it's a figure of speech. If you give someone enough rope, they will hang themselves eventually. I did not say that I want anybody to unalive themselves. Don't get it fucking twisted here. It was a figure of speech. It's like if you sit in the chair long enough, you'll get yourself a fucking haircut. If you put your hand in a fire, your hand will get burnt. It's a figure of speech. Didn't mean I wanted anyone to unalive themselves or get them to be forced themselves to unalive themselves. All I did was a figure of speech. And a lot of fucking people got upset about it. I make no bones about it. I'll just say the truth how it is. If you do indeed give a person enough rope, give it time, they will probably unalive themselves. Doesn't mean that I want the person to unalive themselves. Anyway, enough of that. But going back to that Becky Dean thing. Becky Dean didn't know me. I didn't know Becky Dean. And quite frankly, she even stated that in the description of that video. She didn't know who I was until Laurie introduced me to her. That was done in the background. I didn't introduce myself to Becky or anything. It was done by other people. And quite frankly, a lot of people still don't know who I really am because I haven't shared it out. A lot of you people know absolutely fuck all about me only because I've been on YouTube. And even saying that, you don't know the fucking whole journey of me. What I do. Where I've been. What upbringing I was when I was a child. Where I have lived. You don't know what suburb I was living in Canada for 6 months. Because I haven't told anybody. I told you I've been in Canada for 6 months, but I haven't shared the place where I was. It's none of anyone's business. People say it don't work. How the fuck do you know? How do you think I was allowed to go to America if I didn't work? It's not like I'm selling drugs down at the fucking corner store. I don't take drugs. How do you know that Shade doesn't fucking work. But we haven't shared anything about our financial income. We don't need to. Got no one fucking business. No one. However, people want to make it their fucking business. And this is where the problem with the doxing came involved. Now, I put my hand up that I wasn't the original person that did the dox. Some people know who the original person was. And I'll say this for the last fucking time. The original dox came from somebody that gave it to Damien, who passed up on to me. And if they say that I'm a liar, well, they're the fucking liars. That's how it was. The original dox was made up, and that was passed on to Damien, and then Damien passed it on to me, and then it went fucking wildfire. But what I've been saying, how do you really know this is the true fucking person or not? Yeah, there might be coincidence. There might be this, there might be that. But is the person really the person that you're making it out to be? Is it? No one can answer that question. They just say, no, she's fucking this, she's fucking that, she's fuck. I just turn around and say, is she really? Let's be fair on both sides of that argument, shall we? There's a possibility that she could be, but there's also a possibility that she can't. There's no fucking proof. There really is no proof. Until somebody gets a fucking photo of her in real life and see what she looks like, all arguments are off the table. Until someone gets a photo of Tamara Wolf, what she really looks like in the flesh, everything is speculation or hearsay. And I don't think she's willing to do the photo or anything. Hey, I'll be honest. I asked her to turn her fucking camera on back in 2017. I did. I turned around and said, if you want all this shit to stop, all the arguments to stop, all the speculation to stop, all the rumours, gossip, blah, 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 turn the camera on. Let's see what you look like. She's refused. For her own safety. No harm in that, is it? But Tamara Wolf is not like us. Right? I don't expect her to be like me. I don't expect her to be like Joe Smith down the road. I don't expect her to be Barbara Waters that will openly turn their camera on for entertainment purposes. I don't expect her to. And then people say, well, if Tamara Wolf doesn't have anything to hide, then why won't you do it? Well, why don't you fucking ask her? I'm not her fucking godfather. I'm not her fucking her handler or whatever you want to call it. If she doesn't want to turn the camera on, ask her. I think she's already said 1,000 times why she doesn't want to do it. But it still hasn't sinked into fucking people's head because they don't have a fucking brain cell. But is it really that important just to find out if Tamara Wolf is indeed this person or not? Is it really that important? When there's other million things going on in the world, it all goes back, yep, let's see if she's this person. I don't care. Here's the question for that situation. Will people... Well, let's just back up a bit. I'm trying to get the word for it. Will people accept the fact that Tamara Wolf is not that person? After all the stuff that's been put out by someone taking this other person to court and came out that wasn't Tamara Wolf, it was another person and blah, blah, blah. Will people that still believe that Tamara Wolf is indeed this person, will they ever accept the fact that she's not that person? Well, what about the other side of the fence, Jamie? Well, the other side of the fence of that question is, will people accept the fact that she is this person? Or, here's the C. Have people already made their mind up without any proof, without any evidence, just because the Sentinels were going around and saying that she was and blah, 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 and then you had other people taking that person to court and blah, blah, blah. Have people already made up their own mind that Tamara Wolf is this person? Without any proof? Let's just go another step further. Has anyone really had an in-depth conversation, one-on-one, with Tamara Wolf? I'll put my hand up. It was back in 2017, I think it was. I did. That's when I came out straight out the gate and said, turn your fucking camera on. No one's watching. No one's recording. It was in a hangout. It was in Google Hangout. I said, turn the camera on. Let's see. She didn't. I know for a fact Eric hasn't had a one-on-one in-depth conversation with Tamara Wolf. I know a lot of people haven't had a one-on-one conversation with Tamara Wolf. There's only been a handful, and I'm one of them. And if people want to answer this question, has anyone seen Tamara Wolf in the flesh? Anyone? And I'm not talking about the other person that many people think she looks like or is. I'm saying the Tamara Wolf that everyone hears on YouTube, has anyone seen her in the flesh? Seen her out in public? Seen her out down at the grocery store when she's doing her shopping? Has anyone? I think the answer is no. People will say, oh, she doesn't go to the grocery store. She gets her groceries delivered. How do you fucking know? Are you in the bushes with a pair of binoculars? Hiding in the shadows? Watching every fucking move you make? Are you? I'm just being fair. Now, I know Tamara Wolf probably has said that she wants to stay away from my channel because Laurie was in the fucking chat room and blah, blah, blah. Therefore, I must have gave Laurie a free pass. I don't give anyone passes. It's not a lottery. Unfortunately, you have her blocked. You can't see her, but I can. Oh well. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. And quite frankly, with all this fucking bullshit that's going on, I don't give a fuck, really. I really don't. Oh, people are tearing you apart, Jamie. By word, maybe. Who gives a shit? They can say anything they want to say. It doesn't affect me. I don't listen to them. I don't even watch them. It doesn't affect me. If they're trying to rip a new arsehole, forget about it. I've already got an arsehole. And Shade loves it. Right? What are they going to do? They're going to hunt me down. Well, come to Australia then and see how far you get. Oh, they're going to get other people in Australia to look for you. Well, Australia's a big fucking place. Where are they going to go? I'm not scared of what may or may not happen. I'm not constantly looking over my fucking shoulder every time I take Shay out or anything. Fucking hell. People must think that I'm walk around fucking paranoid all the time, like I'm a delusional fucking person that's on fucking psychedelic drugs or something. Fucking hell. I don't look over my shoulder. I've got shit to do. I love life. I'm happy. I'm not fucking miserable. I can do shit what I want to do shit. Don't need permission to do anything. If I want to fucking go to America, yeah, I'll come to America. Which I already have. Which many people still think, oh, Jamie bullshitting. Well, how the fuck do you know? How do you know I'm bullshitting? Just because I don't fucking say it, just because I never showed a photo or video. Do I need to show a photo or video of my time in America? It's my fucking journey, not anybody else's. The hospitality was awesome. The accommodation was awesome. The food was great. The people were awesome that I met and spent time with. They're awesome. But I'm not chasing around saying, oh, can you find out who these persons? I'm not fucking doing that shit. All I know is that there's some people that I met in Orlando, they were aware of the shenanigans and they just gave me a heads up. Something in a distant future is coming down. And it's big. They wouldn't tell me what it is because I'm not involved in the fucking shit. But if they need any evidence that I have, I'm willing to pass on to them. But just ask yourself a question. Just because you come into this chat room and I can see it, but that doesn't mean you get a free pass. I haven't forgotten what went on. I haven't forgotten. But anyway, here's an update. I'll be on the ground on my other channel next week. We're going to the site where the missing Beaumont children were suspected to be buried. And it's coming up to 60 years almost since the children went missing. I'll be on the ground on my other channel. And please, if you are going to come over when I'm live, leave your bullshit at the doorstep on another channel. This is trying to bring closure to the Beaumont family, even though the mother and father are no longer with us, but the children need a proper burial. So I'll be out there next week at one of the sites that are highly suspected where the children may be buried. And if they are, it will be one of the biggest cases unsolved in Australian history. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing next week. But anyway, I've got to do important stuff now. So do what you need to do, make a response, do whatever. I'm not paying attention. And I'll see you when I see you. Probably a long time from here.